Check it out. Bum Shadows here with another live stream. Slightly different locale. Tonight I tried to set up with a Barry Windham backing card because I was like, well, hey, I got to show somehow I'm into figures. So when I move my behind head, you can see Horowitz, and that's all I got for that. So I was like, that's a great background. Little different. I had to move. We're doing like some moving around in the house and everything. I want to come up with a more permanent, like better background and better setup. But for now, this is what I got, baby. Oh, I see the familiar big red hand. It's gotta be for the L. Hey, Fladio, how's it going, brother? So, yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, slightly different locale. We're gonna get like a more permanent setup, not only for like live stream, but for my gosh darn figure fed, which damn it is a passion of mine. So I can't wait to start it up again. Like I've been itching at it, but patience is a virtue, and pretty much you gotta exercise it because moving a lot of things around in the house, just trying to like get things in order. I pre spring cleaning before spring cleaning type of deal. And man, I'm hoping by like summerish I can get this fig for like a semi-permanent to permanent setup. Oh, maybe a more permanent one with the ring and the audience and the guardrails and such. Like that whole like audience part. And then maybe have just some different options to switch some backgrounds for backstage things or the entrance itself. I like to separate the entrance and then show the guys walking toward the ring like a split shot. So, but I might change it up. Who knows? So I'm excited about that. I can't wait to get that going, to be honest. Once again, I said last time, I got these zero sugar monsters with the green, and it freakishly tastes like the original monster, which I not responsibly drank back in the day, considering a bucket of sugar. And back in my dark past, I would mix it with some spirits. Does it remind me of that a little bit, but not enough to really F with me? I don't think I'll get it again, though. I'm gonna stick to the white monster strawberry one. Steph, hey, what's up? Alright, what happened here? I don't mind me asking. You know what? I have said it before, and it's okay because like people just show up here, so I just like people are interested. I mean, who wouldn't be? Somebody's with an eye patch. You're like, whoa, what's the HE double hotfix happened? So pretty much found a way to sum it up without coughing, hopefully, and knocking things down. I got diagnosed with juvenile diabetes at 5. Took care of it until my teens. Then I started not looking after it. Things started going downhill from there. Developed a drinking problem, I'd say about 25. And by the time I was 30, I had diabetic retinopathy because I had not looked at sugars. And like I said, developed a severe drinking problem. Just like a few sippy poos, like vodka 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning. So yeah, I was in some roughy poo shape. Bounced back, you know what I'm saying, and just is what I do. But I lost my eye, so I didn't go out there unscathed. I mean, So yeah, I mean it's. I guess, like whatever you believe in, the world has plans for you, and like certain things that you don't expect are supposed to strengthen you. And I've always believed in trying to turn a weakness into a strength. Hence the eye patch. I was like, well, eye patches are cool. But what if like someone actually wore one? I'm not saying not all people, but what if somebody actually wore one that like could use one? So I was like, man, I like it. It's kind of charactery, but it's based on reality, which I like. So hopefully that wasn't too long of a story for you. Bro, I got a shit so bad, but I'm stuck in traffic and can't afford to waste another pair of boxers. Dude, I've hated. I'm sorry, brother. Like, that's a tough spot to be in. Um, do you have a nearby pail? Actually, my dad was a truck driver. You know what he used to do? If you find the nearest guardrail, okay, and you have a milk crate handy, these are what you need, and a trash bag. And from hey, Father Shadows, he told me, Daddy Shadows down. He's like, when I got stuck, I just put a milk crate on a guardrail with a trash bag in it, stick my butt over it, and just, shit into the bag. That way you could just tie it up. And I'm not trying to just, like, expose too much. But I don't know. I find it, like, disturbingly funny, I'll say. He's like, then I take the bag and throw it on, like, a roof with someone I didn't like, so on a hot day, so it just steams. I'm like, oh my God. This is very detailed. So do what you gotta do. Like, I would assume I would sooner. All right. Full disclosure: I was on a beach one time, porta potty. I went in the woods. I dropped some. I brought some paper towels with me in a bag. I wrapped it up and I threw it in the trash. So we all been. But my dad really put some thought into it. Not only that, some vindictive like thought, like, oh, let me find an enemy and throw my bag of shit onto their roof. So on a hot day, by the way, he made sure to clear that up. On a hot day, so it, beats down and makes a terrible smell all over the place. Hey, we all got our own things, right? What's under the patch, bro? Oh, you know what's under the patch? Dreams, baby. Dreams. Everything you want to know. It's the secret to life. It's the answer to why we exist. It's the answer to our purpose, but I will not reveal it because it's under this patch right here. And you know what? What's under my eye is your future. What's under my eye is my future and everyone else. Isn't that kind of creepy to think about? So if I lifted this patch, it would show you your rest of your life, unfortunately, until your untimely demise. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to keep the patch on. But I appreciate the comment. But I ain't going to do that to you, brother. Patriots are going to be the Hawks, right? Please? Patriots and Hawks? What the hell? That's all I got to say. Please record that and play it over and over again. I'm sorry to hear that. Steph, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate the what's it called? Sympathy, or the, caring of somebody else's ailment, as opposed to like telling about their dumping schedules. So I appreciate you. Don't feel bad about asking you first. I don't recognize you before, so I'm all good with that. It's just when people like and you know what is weird? I've seen like people with the same name ask me about my eye more than once, so I know they're pieces of crap. But if it's someone that came in the chat is like, what the H is going on here? I mean, of course, like, like you wonder, like, okay, this guy's an eye patch. First, a pirate. Answer would be no. Second thing, is he John Pierre Lafitte's like distant cousin? Although I love John Pierre Lafitte, I'm not. What else? Is it just an act? Is it legit? It's definitely legit. I am definitely blind to the right eye. Anyone that knows me personally can answer that. So, I think that probably covers it. But I appreciate anyone's these, because at least, like, I can see that you're a caring individual that actually, like, gives a asks about other people's lives and have, like, some compassion for people. So, like, if the first time on your screen you asked me that and you said I'm sorry, I definitely like I. You don't have to say you're sorry, but I appreciate it and I appreciate the sentiment. But at the same time, I always say just to keep it legit with my beliefs. Um, you know, I appreciate it, but I did it to myself. This easily could have been avoided had I taken care of myself. Had I, manned up to my own self. Had I, not take the party way out and be party boy all the time. You know, and like it's like, oh, it's all cool and everything, and you think you're like the captain of what's happening at the time, but like then you hit 30, then you hit 35, and for me, I hit 30 and I went half blind. So I don't know. I guess a message to people out there: just you can push the envelope only so far, so be wary. You know what I mean? You want that to get to the post. You want that to get to the post office box, and you want to save on. Here we go. You want to save on shipping, so you get it to the post office, but you want it to get there safely. You know what I'm saying? So if you live cheaply, it's gonna catch up to you. No, that made no sense. Oh well. I tried. I'm tired. It's Friday. Whatever. Even Babe Ruth hit singles, guys. He hides the treasure map under the fish. So I can't show you. Holy crap. Oh, I missed Destiny. Wait, whoa. Damn it. That was really funny, Flavia. You a pirate? Oh, I love that one. Sorry to hear that. Thank you. I like You a Pirate. Well, thank you for that, in-depth evaluation and take. You a pirate. I mean, you can't simplify it anymore, baby. Let's not blame them. Easy. Or whatever the hell your name is. It's cool. No, not. By the way, do pirates even exist? Like, well, yeah, I guess they do today, but like, I don't know. Whatever. Fine. No, I'm not a pirate. Okay. But I think Flavio has something. Wow. Meanwhile, I. So can poop. Meanwhile, so can poop in my own bathroom with bidet. Quite a different experience to pooping in a trash bag carton, guys. That's awesome. Fly, bring it again. That's where you're funny, bro. I haven't went there myself, but like I said, I had a beach situation where there are no porta potties, baby. Luckily, there's a small wooded section. I looked both ways before I crossed, dropped them drawers, and just said, oh, I hope this goes better than I grabbed some like effing like there was some napkins, luckily, because it was I think it was like a cookout situation. I'm like, oh brother, yeah man, too many bergs. So I had to hit the woods and wipe with what I wipe. I was smart enough to bring a little like shopping bag with me, threw those tissues right in there, tied that son of a bee up, and went to the nearest trash can, baby. So that's how it worked that day. With no bidet. Hey. Yo, it's Isa Aziz. You're the person that was pirate, and that's cool. I'm not. Yep, pirate right now on a boat outside Africa, waiting to take over various passing boats. Arr, for the LA, all right. I've been on me briskets, whatever it means, and I have been waiting to take over these boat mateys for any of their straggler women in their barrels around my I admit though, I can do a good pirate, so it does make it confusing. I don't think that helps my situation. or I think it's decent. At least Captain Hook level. Or maybe, no, I think Captain Hook's fair. Peter Pan style. Yes, of course, we're all in this family. Yeah, my sister's a pirate. She was all the other pirates on the ship. And, like, that's how she made money, you know what I'm saying? So we all get tats from my sister. We line up midi and we say, put a mermaid on me forearm. So when me masturbate and me look at me left arm and me use me right arm, I look and I see her and I say, this is completion, matey. This may be something like that. I don't know. Very legit. This thing is laughing her bum off. In Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh! Yeah. I'm the OG Bearer Bones in this. Bobby Bonilla, baby. No Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't mind that team, actually. Certain teams I don't like. I'm from Boston, so yes, I don't like the Yankees. As a kid, I was conflicted. I was actually a fan of both teams. As weird as that sounds, who could be fans of a Red Sox Yankees team? Well, when the Red Sox are pure garbage from like 88 to like 92 region, it was like, yeah, the Yankees aren't so bad. So yeah, I'm a trader, baby. I want to be on board with a winner. So just let that be known, all you Boston teams out there. You're gonna bring it, or I just change my, just like whatever, man. I don't care what our past, just like a relationship. The loss over. If you're getting a losing record in Boston, the romance is over for me. But I'm a bastard. I mean, other people are more loyal and more faithful for their team. I'm not. Like, if you're gonna disappoint me, I'll easily just touch on to the next contender, baby. Wait until you tell them. Wait. Tell them you play centerfold. So yes, you're a pirate. Next time, bring someone's beach towel to the woods. Someone I don't like, yeah, for sure. Luckily, like, I don't know, like, I did try to prepare as best I could, and I did ask, is there any bathrooms? And there were no effing bathrooms. So I'm like, well, not gonna poop myself. Not gonna drop it in the water like a jerk so someone else can find it, either with their foot or their face. So I was just sort of like, okay, I can hold it long enough to get a bag, get some nappy poos, napkins, and do the jobby. And do it well enough where I don't feel like a gross human being and I got the job done. So that's what I did. And, God it sounds funny. I'll say whatever. God bless that poop I laid behind. Hopefully it grew some like psychedelic mushrooms or some dudes that walk by and they're like, whoa! Zoink, say Scoob! We found a Scooby Snap! Something like that type of thing. The part I'm pretty good. I'm not convinced you aren't a pirate. Not going to silence the haters. Thank you, Fly the L. I appreciate it. Ah, that does explain so many forearm tattoos. I do have forearm tattoos, actually. Unfortunately, not from Destiny. Believe it or not, like, that's something I gotta get done. Maybe TMI, but I got, like, skin issues recently out of nowhere, so I've had to heal those. They've healed up. The good news is they healed up since. But for some reason, I just got these random ass, because my stupid immune system is compromised. Like, I'm more vulnerable to, like, effing random skin stupid things. So I was going through a thin, stupid thing. But I'm on the healing side, baby. Everybody clap for me if you want. Kiss my cheek. Kiss both cheeks. But, yeah, so that's good. And, hopefully In the near future, I get a tattoo from Destiny. And actually, not, Destiny, by the way, um, New England Air, Raven Oracle tattoo. Um, Destiny, I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank on the name. Is it Sacred Tattoo or Sacred Dragon? Why am I thinking dragon? Maybe just because I'm thinking of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. But hopefully you're still in the chat and correct me. However, I know Raven will tattoo on Instagram, or I believe on Facebook as well. Yeah, definitely like book with her. She's running a special right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get some ink done good, and really not that her skills aren't cheap, but the prices comparison are. So hey, babe, go get tatted up by my sister, and you know what I'm saying? And you will be the coolest, pretty much. And I plan to be the coolest soon. I was thinking maybe getting like, I have no wrestling tattoos, which I'm ashamed of. So maybe like an Ultimate Warrior symbol and a Randy Savage symbol. First off, Macho Man is my number one, even though I mentioned Warrior first. Macho Man, Warrior, for me, Undertaker, Sting is my order for the top four. Hate on it. That's my Rushmore. You got your colorful, you got your energetic, you got your crazy, you got your... But then you get the darkness. Sting kind of had both. He had the energy in the beginning, and then he had the darkness. And Undertaker's always been darkness. I feel like these four, as a combination, personally, as far as characters go, some up above shadows. Like, if you combine the darkness with some weird brightness, with some weird in-betweeny weenies, then, here we go. I'm not from Boston, but also hate the Yankees. There we go. There are two people, though, that hate the Yankees and Yankees fans. Those that hate the Yankees and Yankee fans. There we go. And sometimes Yankee fans hate them more than I do. Yeah, I will give them credit. I mean, they do jump on their team when they are performing, just like I feel Boston does in other markets. But I will say that for them. Yeah, like since my younger years, I did go through a stage where I don't know, like a reaction for being disappointed in the Red Sox is like, I'll pick their favorite enemy as like my favorite team, and maybe that will inspire, like, little old me thinking he's so powerful. But I was like, yeah, that will be a stand. Yeah, well, they continue to suck. But then by like 03, 04, then we brought it back. So it took a little while, but like, actually my plan worked if you think about it. So actually, I don't discount myself. Hey, Red Sox, thank your championships on a yum, because I wore a Yankees jacket to Fenway Stadium. I had the balls to do that. And I did it because I was protesting how crappily the Red Sox were doing. And whether no one knew it or not, and no one cared, no one had said anything. So that's how crappy the Red Sox were doing. I pulled that in like 04. I probably would have got my young child bum beaten to pieces. But this was before that. No one cared about the Red Sox. So like, whatever. Little asshole in a Yankees jacket. So there is a time, admittedly, I owned a Yankee starter jacket and wore it to Fenway Park. That's how tough I was with the Red Sox. And it didn't work. Maybe for like 8 years later. No, more than that. 10 years later, you sons of bees. What the hell, man? Conflicted. Could still be a pirate, but could also Shaggy. You like say Scoop. I give it okay, Shaggy, but that's my best like quote from him. Bum actually grew boobs. Oh, thank you, Dustin. That's one reason I haven't taken. I did grow boobs. Don't judge me. I'm gonna let these puppies out. Don't you worry about it. I've been working on them, you know what I mean? Like, they're there. They're there. I just haven't wanted to show the live stream yet. I did some breasts. I have sickly been playing with them myself, and I probably need some counseling. I could probably talk to someone, actually, that could help me, because I'm very conflicted. I'm attracted to my own chest, and this shouldn't be the case. But I grew legit breastitis. Not like man breasts, like they look like actual like female boobs. Like all the hair fell off my chest. Just looks like a sweet naked rack. And I'm just like, what do? I shower, you know, I have a problem, you know, I walk out in public. I gotta wear a lot of clothing, you know, because it came out like not huge, but like legit like these, man. Like full bees. You know what I'm saying? Like full enough to cause a ruckus. To me, you know, a little more attractive to the Belarus than I already was. So like, it's like, whew, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have these bad boys under wraps, or bad puppies under wraps. As you can see, the swelling's there. I'm trying to keep it down. Ice packing. I don't know what's going on. Did I make a weird, like, did I rub a lamp and make a weird wish in the middle of the night? Oh, who am I kidding? When I was conscious? Yeah, maybe, but that doesn't matter. I didn't think it actually happened. I was just like one day, like, you know what? I'm bored. I just want a rack. Like, for myself. But on myself, so I don't have to, like, make anybody weirded out or call the cops or anything. So, just like, you know, when I'm alone, I need something to feel up, so why not myself? You know, can I arrest myself? Maybe. But it'll be harder than, like, just walking up to a random girl and being like, hey, can I grab them things? Listen, I ain't no saint. It's crossed my mind before, no matter who gets mad. Of course. But would I ever do it? No. But if I had them on myself, now we're talking like free range, you know what I'm saying? Not for all you perverts. These are for me. Only for me. I'm possessive of me, remember? So these bad puppies, I'm trying to shake. Are they shaking? Damn it. I need that shake. I would show you some cleavage, but I have yet to obtain any. And I don't make big girl throw up. Okay, enough playing. This went too far, but it is pretty funny. But also disgusting. Sacred Heart Tattoo, baby. Okay, so there we go. Raven Oracle Tattoo. But not only that, she practices that art, at Sacred Heart Tattoo, in New Hampshire. And now she's going to have to correct me. I believe Manchester, New Hampshire. Probably close to there, darling. An Oracle Tattoo on Insta. There we go. Can you say hi to Ash again? You're on TV. He thinks it's so cool. Oh, crap. I hope I didn't miss it. Hey, Asher. Please play this back if you're not seeing it. I'm slow. Uncle Dwizzy is slow on the comments because, baby, that's how I am. But, love you, brother. Love you, little bro. Love you, my nephew. Hope you're enjoying the Skelegod that I got you and the Scare Glow. And even the He-Man Savage Orko. I'm always looking out for skull things for you. I know skulls and skeletons are your favorite. And I'm always looking out for stuff about that. I'm always looking to dress up with that to make you think, you know, oh, wow, Uncle Dwayne, not only is he cool, he's extra cool. He's wearing, like, Skeletor gear. But that's what I do anyway, so it kind of falls in line. So, Asher, I love you. I think you're already being a really good big brother to my other nephew, Jasper. And I appreciate you doing that. I see a lot of good pictures of you being a nice, good bro. That really, it's really a nice thing. And I appreciate you doing that. And you know what? I'll see you soon. Hopefully sooner than later. You know, Uncle Dwee, and you know, Uncle, he's probably gonna come by with a gift. Because he's, you know, he's the, for now, dark hair Santa Claus, baby. For now. Well, hopefully age doesn't take its turn. But no, hopefully you didn't miss it. You know, I love you, sure. I miss you every time I don't see you. And I hope we get together soon. And you're a great nephew, and I love you very much. What happened to your eye? Trying to read the name. With the last number 682. No, Honor Jeriquay, I did already kind of explain it earlier in the stream. So just, if you didn't mind, if you really are interested, I'm back probably like 20 minutes. And I give like a whole kind of like series of events that led to it. And it's no offense to you, it's just someone asked it first. So I feel like the answer isn't going to differ. So I'm already behind in the comments. So I'm trying to keep. So no offense to you, but if you want to rewind a little bit, the answer is there. But I can give you a quick, short answer if you that's what you want. Duck retinopathy. First, the dinosaurs came and grew big and fat and turned into oil. Then the Arabs gave and they drive Mercedes Benzes. Oh, for the hell. Too bad there's no longer the Jerry Springer show. They always had to solve those kind of problems. Like, the hell. The Rock actually had that problem group right and got surgery. You'll notice a period of time post surgery. Always wear that shirt. Yeah. Yeah, gynecomastia or something. Gynecomastia. It's something like that. Forgive my pronunciation. It's something like that. In the ballpark of that. If it isn't that, I'm trying trying my best. But yeah, I did hear about that. And that is a legitimate problem actually. So maybe, you know, I should take a step back. That is a legitimate problem. Yes, The Rock did have that. He wore that knockoff like Adidas tracksuit or whatever with the stripes on it. I remember that. And that even came into play in No Mercy because that was one of his selectable fits. Gotta bring up No Mercy whenever I can. Got to be the only tattoo artist in New Hampshire, right? There are only 5 people there. What are the odds? She is, actually. For anyone that's wondering, my sister is the only tattoo artist in New Hampshire. So if you are in the New England region and everyone's booked up, just come to New Hampshire. It does say taking clients. Very few spots left, though, in February, by the way, because I mean, she's bringing it. She's burning it out. Baby. So, if you get one of the spots, I tell you, just get it. You know what I'm saying? This girl's rising to the top. And she's always been an artist. I give out for her. I'm her damn older brother, baby, by a million years. And she's always been an artist and able to draw from a young age to an old age. She's old yet. But you're getting to that point, Dustin. Watch out. Once you pass 5, you're getting older, baby. Who am I to say? I'm almost effing 45. Oh, God bless me. But anywho, if you're looking for some ink, Raven Oracle Tattoo, Sacred Heart Tattoo in general in New Hampshire. Ash talking about how he wants a rack now like Uncle Plum. Oh no. Asher, no, it was a joke. No. I don't really have I don't. You know, I think like because of my, physical background, I have, like enough of a pectoral region, however, barely an A cup, if an A cup. So, you know, I'm not like I'm not like Big E Langston for all you wrestling fans out there. Like, you know, I do get a little chest to me, but like, it's not like anything breast like. Believe me, I tried. I've been feeling it, and I'm like, oh, so close, it's so far away. Maybe I should eat some more cans of beefaroni. Work that into an actual rack. But for my nephew Asher, I don't have a rack. I can't believe I had to say that in my life, by the way. I mean, hey, to each their own, but I'm telling you, like, if Asher, if you're basing it on Uncle Dwayne, I do not actually have a rack. You can like Mr. Universe or whatever, but you can like get in shape. Not that you're not, baby. You're already a muscular little dude. But you just keep that on, you know what I mean? And you'll have a quarter rack, but it won't actually be like boobies. It will be like muscle. Man, I hope I'm getting this right. I'm probably doing it wrong. Hence, I'm 44. I got no kids, so I don't know what that. I'm trying my best. I don't know how you explain things. I made a joke, and it was like, oh crap! Now my nephew watched. So, what do I have to say except skeletons? Maybe that'll fix the situation. Oh, I wish I knew the song. Then I bust that out. That would save me. Spooky, scary skeletons. And oh, damn it! Somebody give me the lyrics. He said he loves you and misses you. Oh, jeez. Getting bum all emotional on the live stream. He's a tough bum, but he's also a sensitive bum, damn it. And he loves his nephews, so excuse a little in my voice. Blind eyes drop tears too, okay? But no, I'll be good. I'll be good. Nice detail on the no mercy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you. I'm old now, 25. No, you're not. I was just more giving you crap. Getting a pre-ship in the mail. I'm actually been getting them for 20 years. Just got today all the enough. Why they are. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. AARP's been targeting me. You know, like they've stationed across the street. They're taking station at the Ace store nearby. They get the knocks out. They're watching. They're waiting. They're like, once he slips on that ice on his driveway, that hip is out, and now he's all ours. He's pretty much on our doorstep with all his shoulder and back problems. But when he slips on that ice, hip hop style, we're gonna take him out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna watch him fall, then we're gonna drive over and say, you need some help? Get some AARP, baby. And then they start like stomping me like in wrestling, and I'm like, that's probably what's gonna happen. So hopefully that won't happen. 25 tend to pick out an ice float into the doing great. He's good, don't worry. Oh, my ass off. Always have a backup skeleton song. I know. Alright, hold on. Fabulous powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, by the power of Grayskull! Huh? What? Bam! Oh, He-Man vocals, man. Still got him. I'm actually glad I can still do that. I was gonna do unboxing tonight, and it's already 41 minutes, but maybe I should still. Mrs. Shadow's gonna kill you for that one. I hope she has a reflex. Dusty, that was effing good. Paudale, that was effing good. Destiny got the inside joke because actually she is ear sensitive. However, because of our heating situation, I don't mean to make light of it. We had to wait for the people to come here to fix our heating situation. Lottie Dottie, we likes to party. She went in like late to work, so right now, and the bunnies are at the grandparents' house. So I think I'm alone now, so I can be as loud as I fucking want. Oh, my freshness. I try not to swear, but that one just kind of called for it. I try to do it like a Mick Foley fashion. Like, if I deliver a F-bomb, make it count. At least on live stream. In personal life, I'm dropping the F-bomb like every other word. But, like, I try to on live stream, try to, up a little bit, pinch the nips a little bit and just say, whew. What do we got here? You know what? F it. Why not? Let's do a unboxing because I want to actually. First of all, this guy Mitch, he made a figure of himself, and I happen to love it. It's one of my favorite figures. Got a picture of himself, baby, on the back. And what I didn't like about Mitch in the beginning was that he was rising his prices, and that's Hastel Toys, raising them, rising them, however you want to say it, to a point that was ridiculous. Then he calmed it down, and I think he's actually listened to people since then. So, I think we're good now, so that's cool. Now, what I've been meaning to bombard a long bum time, and it looks really cool, is Kwang. Okay. Savio Vega, if you knew him. TNT before Kwang, if you knew him. And Juan Rivera, if you know him personally, or you like him that much. I'm having a hard time getting this. Oh, there we go. Alright. Your average Krakatoa. A little bit rough on the edges, but hey. Not as super good as, like, there was one series that was, like, really on there where, like, I really had to rise tonight. What an issue. Raise the sword of He-Man and say by the power of Grayskull. Then I chipped into it and I was able to do it, but without the power of Grayskull, no, I didn't bust the glove. I thought I busted the glove. It's my middle finger convenient. I'm not going to flick you all off because I love you. But, here we go. It's gotta be Kwang. Something like that. So you take him out, boom. Sure brought up the Harvey Lumpelman because he was a manager. Now we get this, like, kind of like, I'm Kwang hand. And then we got, I'm Kwang arm. But you know what? For his character and everything, like, and let's call it spade a spade. I harp on Hassel for arms being long. Look at the perfect length. These arms, baby. Perfect. In scale with his body and everything. The mask looks effing sick, cad. Maybe sort of like your Power Rangers back in the day. A little influence from that, but what a figgy poo. I'm already effing impressed. What he told me impressive, I believed him. Other people have told me too it's a good figure, so I believe them. And I am not disappointed. So we got who? Turning, but not falling off. Baby. So that's good. Now I get this mysterious effing Kwang hand and arm on his right. Boom, bang, boom. Tight as you want it to be on Friday night. And then you get the left arm. Whoo, tight. Wasty poo. No waste there, baby. Just a waste, but no waste of the garbage. Got a nice graphic. Got the long bolts. The fingy tape. The boots. Not with the fur, but they're very impressive. With the kick pads. Show them all the fans out there. check out his. We got all the information you need. Yep, Hastel Toy 2025. There you go. Now, let me tell you something. If Hasbro released this when I was collecting Hasbro as a youth, not now because I still get a boner, but when I was like younger, the child owner would not be understood that I would have to get this figure. It would be something I'm confused about. I might have to ask a counselor why it happened. I might have to ask myself, like, why when I was having a match, I was kind of grinding. These are all, like, legitimate questions because, gosh darn it, holy crap. And I waited to open this like a fool. Holy crap, this is awesome. This is... What the... Come on. Really? Kwang. That's him. I love this figure, damn. It almost makes me want to get the special edition one. He's got, like, I think a red mask and red pants. Although, I'm not gonna lie, a little too expensive for my pocketbook. But if I were to spend something in the $56 range, it might be actually a variant of this effing figure because it's great. Like, let me go through it if I haven't. You got lighting. Oh, the light. I gotta get better lighting. I'm on a different setup. So I'll have to tweak it a little bit. But he's got light on his effing legs. He's got it on his other effing leg. Like I said, the kick pads. The mask. Hands. The positioning. Wow. Wowie wowie. See what I'm saying? Put the arms down. Everything. In order, baby. Kwang. Holy crap. Got it. Regret it now. I should have pulled out the gosh darn grapplers and gimmicks, Harvey Wimpleman, to go with them. We'll do that at another time. The details on the mask. You get the Goldie paint, which, you know, he criticized at one point, but once he got criticized, give the dude credit. He found the gold paint. He put it on the Macho Man. It looked effing sick. And it looks really cool on his mask. And just details on it. There ain't no yellow on this bad boy. You can't fault someone for they made an attempt and then they hear you and they correct you. And I felt like I mentioned Hustleman and Hastel Toy with that Macho Man from WrestleMania 8. Totally, for me at least, made up for it. Macho Man's my favorite wrestler, so maybe I'm a little biased, but that gold effing outfit, the entrance and the wrestling gear. WrestleMania 8's my favorite WrestleMania, so I was a sucker for that. But gold paint has been a standard for the Hastel Toy since then, and they're doing a good effing job. Not perfect, like nobody's perfect, yeah. But, you know, doing a damn good job. And let me say this, and it is critical, and it is fair. When there's a miss, it's like a slight miss. But when they nail it, they effing nail it, baby. This is nailed. This is Kwang forever, baby. I love this figure already. I think I'm going to bring it into bed with me. That's another story, but as far as a wrestling figure, hell effing yeah. I mean, this is great. Great. I have nothing bad to say about it. What can I say? It's a good one. The traditional one, it's a perfect one. We got Mitch. Sorry, buddy, but hey, it's all figures, it's all fantasy. You're gonna have to make out because we made a great figure, baby. Woo! Not saying you do that in real life, but in figure fantasy form, and also the traditional smack that bum. Yeah! So good for you, grapplers and effing gimmicks and Hastel Toy. Hastel, ASTTEL.com. It's taken me probably 3 years to actually like memorize the true spelling of it, because sometimes I put has, like an ass tell, and then it was like has tell. Is it, I'm probably slow to the dance. Could it be Hasbro and Mattel combined? I'm sure someone's figured that out. Oh, what did I do? Okay, not too far back. Oh, Audie! Fashionably late again. Don't worry about it, brother. Flareos get you. Though, just in time for unboxing. I think Bum might like the figure. Poor and pirate. Pooh and pirate. Ugh. That's cool. Pooh and pirate talk. There we go. Alright, I was wondering where that was going. Oh god, I hate typing. Does everything get autocorrected? No, I hear you, man. I was like, okay, where are we going? No, you're all good, brother. I love that you're here. Hell yeah, great job, by the way. I said it last night of reposting, and I'm not gonna get into it because I did a whole live stream on it yesterday, but reposting that post from effing Rush Toy Clarence. I like the fact that you pointed that out made me so happy. Actually, I was like, oh yes, F him. There we go. He pointed it out. Horrible, terrible miss. Thank you, Waddy. I appreciate it. So then from there, I was like, hell, I'm gonna pick back on this baby. And I was like, holy crap, this is wicked funny. So effing great job on that. Thank you for posting, because like I said, he blocked me so I don't get to see all these gems. But he just continues to bury himself. Like, I don't know. It's weird. He's a dumb idiot. But he come up with good wrestling figures ideas. So it's like one of those things like where people have a genius in one very small area and then are stupid as F in all other areas, which I feel Sal would be that. So I think he has that one very narrow area where, as far as like in the fantasy world of creating figures, like he has like a good idea. He even understood public domain. Yet can't spell clearance towel, doesn't have spell check, doesn't take the time. And we all know the other shady characteristics. If you want to hear more about it, go to yesterday's live stream and talk about it for an hour. But yeah, hell yeah, Waddy, though. Really, the point was that you put it out clearance. I effing laughed out loud, legitimately, physically, looking at my phone by myself. Hyenas is when I laugh like really like hard. I sound like a pack of hyenas. That's what came out when I read that comment. It was hyenas all day. I was like, that is effing so funny. And somehow I miss it by a day, which kills me because the other time Waddy like posted on Rush and it was like, holy crap to me that I have to talk about it. I was a day late again. Damn it. So that just means that I gotta obviously effing day, because I thought it would just come up in my scroll since Waddy's one of my boys. Just check your brother's posts, check your friends' posts every day because they do slip by you. Like I thought I was caught up to date, and that one like slid down the radar. And I was like, what? Clarence! Oh. And Waddy, of course, being smart enough, pointed it out. I was like, that her brother. Oh man, I was dying. I'm still smiling. Damn it. What a good Jeff. Hell yeah. That was so effing funny, dude. I'm still like smiling about it. Clarence. What a stupid moron. Tally might be worse, but Clarence is really funny because it's like he's supposed to be a business. You think the business can announce the proper spelling of? No, we have a clearance sale. If your name's Clarence, you can get a effing Reese Talley Maurice Talley. There we go. If here's the clearance, you can get Maurice Talley for $11.99 plus $10 shipping, because we all know it's going to cost $10 to send one retro in the United States. Okay. So I was actually tempted, like I said, to buy one, and then I didn't. Because giving that guy another $1 would have been, like, just worse than anything, even though I wanted to do a unboxing review on it. Like, it would have to be free. I'm not giving that guy another $1. Like, plus I order it, since he doesn't know me, he's not going to send it to my address. He'll send it to other people's, but, like, he wants to play, like, you know, he's trying to think he's cool, or somehow it's wrong not responding when you know, that only works in certain situations. Like, when you don't respond and the other person has a legitimate claim and you have no response, you look very far from strong. In fact, you look weak. In fact, you look, you know, meow. And I love cats, but you get what I'm getting at. So, you're not proving anything if you see this. Just, you know. And I'll end at that. On better news. If you didn't see her, just join in late. Bumbox, Kwang. There's his maker, Mitch. There's his Kwanger, Kwang. Will they kiss because they're a perfect figure match? Yes. Nothing in real life. This does not represent real life. This just means as figures love each other. And that's why I do it. I don't think Kwang, I don't think Selvig, I don't think Juan Rivera and Mitch ever made out. It's just more like as figures, it's really funny. That's all. I don't believe any, you know, it's just fun. Please have it. God, I hate that. There we go. Let's throw some likes and hype the video if we can. Why, thank you, man. Appreciate you. I get on your, and I'll probably message you after. I gotta get on your schedule with Kurt's Corner, because I know it's at a different time. I think he lives in a different area. But, yeah, I've been watching those live. I've been watching them back, which they're great. But, you know, I want to be there for the live event, baby. So I'll probably message you after this asking, like, unless you don't know and it's sort of on a surprise thing. We'll figure it out. Holy crap. I'm almost at the hour that I wanted. And it happens that I gotta pee. So, love y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the live stream. Let me give you one more view of the bumbox of the Kwang. I'm shaking my leg and gotta pee so bad. So, love everybody. Sister Shadows, Fly the L, Waddy my homie, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for comments. Thank you for the love. I will see y'all soon. Appreciate y'all. And before I pee my pants, oh goodness, keep bumming. Ah!